everybody. My name is Clucker. I am the official mascot, chairman, logo of Top of the Morning. I speak on behalf of Carlos, and he's a good guy. He's one of my best friends. So today's show is very packed. I want to prepare you. It may offend people that get butthurt easily. It may offend people that have no senses of humor. But most importantly, it's a lot about April Fools. We have an interview with some pretty big politicians. And Carlos does his thing where he kind of just says like stupid shit all day long, you know. But anyway, we're about to get started here. But first, I just do want to say thank you guys for joining the show. So let's get this puppy going. All right, here I am. Sounds good to me. Let's do this thing. Let's do it.
We did it. I made it in time for the show. I'm so sorry. I know it was supposed to be at 8:30. I ran here. As I ran in the studio, I also changed my shirt immediately. It's amazing how that happened. What's up, everybody? My name is Carlos Alberto Navarro. I'm the host of Top of the Morning. I'm not alone. I'm not a lot of voices in my head. You'll see that later as the show progresses. But I'm so not alone making this amazing show every single Wednesday and Friday at 8:30 a.m. No. I am here filled with, look how many, this isn't the right paper, but today's show is jam-packed. Why? Well, we're giving away an awesome prize. Gift certificate to Just Breathe. Look at that, $150 value. So that means somebody today who went to thetopneverstop.com and they filled out just a little form, and so many of you did, and thank you so much. This is the first time we've really done like a big, giveaway. Just Breathe is one of our new sponsors, so it excites me, and we love them. And so in saying that, they are awesome, and they're like, we want to help out people that need it. And so today on the show, we're going to give that away. Now, we're also going to talk about my April Fool's joke that I did. And if you see here, that's me working on the submarine right there. It's also me loading in some submarine stuff there. We're going to get to the bottom of what the hell that was as well, because in this new world, you can't believe anything. I literally could be an AI character right now doing this, and you wouldn't even know. It's that good right now. We're also going to do a segment. The show is Top of the Morning, but we have a lot of segments. Top News is part of the To The Top channel here. And so we're going to have Carl Curl, a longtime anchor here at the To The Top channel with Top News. Highly respected. He has an interview with President Obama and President Biden and MAGA Lady, who is a huge fan of his. His show, America's Moment, is the top-rated show on the internet. Now, I am also not alone. I'm here with who I like to affectionately call Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy is here. Ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Holy hell, dude. Did you just have a ninja slice? Was that a ninja slice? All right, get out of here and do the ninja slice again.
All right,
let's see here.
That one.
Let's see here. All right, now we're here. Sammy Boy, go. Whoa, that is awesome. So we got a soundboard now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Every soundboard has to have that one.
Nice.
And of course.
Okay, yeah, that's how we do it. So whenever I drop a knowledge bomb, when I'm like, yo, listen, this is how we do it, top of the morning. Okay, now, I like that. You're the man in the chair. We, of course, good to see you here, Sammy boy, of course. And, of course, we have somebody we all love, somebody who is our co-host. All of you, morning, D. Morning, Swamp. Morning, Julie. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, Rachel. Top of the morning to you, Rachel, as well. Good to see everyone in here. Just having a good time. Somebody's going to win something today. It's going to be great. And got a lot of wonderful... I can't wait to show you guys this... Well, you know, like I said, to the top channel. You guys who follow the show live, you guys get the inside scoop. The show's growing. The show is building. Every single time you comment, every single time you like, every single time you subscribe or become a member, the show grows. Nobody's really doing a show like this. Nobody's got the freaking balls to do a live show like me, okay? Can I get real for a second here? Huh? Can I just get real here for a second? Oh, God, that's the secret square. Now I'm real. Nobody's got the freaking balls to go live. They want to record some bullshit podcast. Let me tell you something. They got so many podcasts. I got podcasts coming out of my fucking ear, okay? Anybody can do a podcast. We're doing a show. We're breaking ground. We're trying to be funny. We're trying to do sketch comedy. We're trying to do talk. We're trying to do bits. We're doing it all. So all of you who joined the live show, you guys are the cream of the crop. You rise to the top. I always eat pigs. I don't look at pigs as cops. Whoa, am I remixing the very famous line from House of Pain, Jump Around? Maybe I am. My point is, thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. I want to thank all of you for being here. I don't mind if you're straight or queer. Don't mind if you're trans or bi or pan-flutin'. You can watch the show and that's done tootin'. Here at Top of the Morning, we accept all. We don't care if you wear pantyhose as a man or you dress in all leather and go to the most hardcore, masochistic, bisexual, transsexual, cansexual, because that's what a lot of people are. They can do it. One of our biggest followers and watchers, Not is a part of all of those communities, and we accept and welcome them. Speaking of Not, a man who was first in line. The second the LGBTQ community gives out a new letter, he adopts it. He has every letter, and he's waiting for Z. Not is a big proponent of the LGBTQ 7349ers and me. We accept them all. Welcome. Welcome to Top of the Morning. We love you all. We all give you kisses. Not is officially not allowed to select winners. Not is not. I'm not a member of the show. The things that Not does is not able to do anything with the show. If Not speaks on behalf of the show, he's speaking on behalf of his craziness. Not is not a man that you can trust a day or night. Thank you very much. Sammy, did I record that live? Because if I recorded that live, can you record? Can you just put that later? Because I don't want people busted. Because Not, I guess he's a senator? I guess he's a senator? Yeah, so I guess he's a senator for some, and he's super anti-gay. So I don't want to, look, when you're a senator, what you do in your personal life and what you then try and push on people, two different things. I get it. So can we cut that out, Sammy, and we can play that later? Thank you. Thank you so much. So, we do have to do the cup of the day, right? Yeah, I think so. So a lot of things going on. A lot of things. We are going to give away the Just Breathe. Hey, what's up to podcast media? Everybody follow podcast. PM in the house. Thank you, Rachel. Look, some people want money, some people want fame. And yes, I want both of those too. But I'd rather take the laughs. I'd rather take the laughs. That sounds like a Neil Diamond song, right? Some people want the money. Some people want the fame. Me, I just want the laughs, and now you can keep the pain. You can do it now. Breathe. SaltWinterPark.com is our sponsor for today as well. All right. So. Oh, E-Fresh in the house. Good to see you. Thank you, Rachel. One of our, Rachel is really a good co-host. I like to see her stop in. She's usually running around, chasing a beautiful little baby. But, yeah, we got a lot going on. We do need to do the cup of the day. You know what? Let's have a fun music for cup of the day. Let's, take it back. Some island fun. Because I feel like I haven't played. Sammy, I feel like I haven't really done the island play that much, right? We haven't. No. Kind of sucks because this song is so much fun, right?
Yeah, it is pretty fun.
Yeah. So, what can we get the Communist banner up there, Sammy boy?
Yes.
And then I'll slow reveal your mug. Allow me to share this here. So we want to thank Comulus.net. They can do anything. Anything. Business-wise. VoIP. I'm going over there this weekend. So kind of let you know what I do with a lot of companies. A lot of companies I work with. And it's not just like straight media. I work with them. I coach with them. I consult with them. Comulus and Essential Net Solutions, which is the bigger company that owns Comulus. I've been working with them for years. And I love them. They're a great company. I love Dave, the owner, and they are sponsors of the Coffee Cup of the Day. Anyway, I'm going over there this weekend to help them with their presentations. Their executive staff has a big goal. I'm not going to say what their goal is because you'd be like, holy shit, that's awesome. And it is very cool. I get brought in to help these teams out. I love the team members. I've known them for years, and I help motivate them. And whether it is helping them with their presentation or whether it is helping them with their performance or motivation or key issues, I love it. And so it's really cool. I don't talk about a lot of these. I've done this with a lot of different companies. If that's something you're interested in, Comulus is what I do for them. So, and a lot of other things. So, they sponsor the Cup of the Day, which today, why do I have the Grinch cup today, you ask? Well, I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. I love the Grinch. It's actually become a new favorite of mine because I played the Grinch over Christmas. I'm friends with the Grinch. And so at Garden Shop, another one of our amazing sponsors, which I want to talk about them later, Sammy boy, so remind me on that. I was the Grinch. So this mug I hold near and dear to my heart, puts a big smile on my face. Thank you, Comulus.net. Sammy boy, what do you got on the mug scene today? The old S.
The normal S. Yep.
How many mugs we got, Sammy? Because we're now hovering. Now that I've seen, you got a lot of mugs or not a lot of mugs?
I've got a couple other ones that are just kind of basic plain ones, but
gotcha. Well, let's my thing with mugs are, for those who don't know, and why I want to know. And Sammy boy, why don't we put up a little banner that says, "What is your mug? What is your mug?" I want to know what the co-host mug. It's E-Fresh right now. A Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mug. I don't have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mug. How the hell do I not have one? How do I not have one? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Pissed. Tell us what your mugs you're rocking in the comments. I like that, Sam. You sound so cool saying that. I started a garden shop in my backyard. I spent 3 years in the pen. Man, that totally went over my head. You know I like? Crystal comes in here and bacata morning toppers. Thank you. That $1.99 could buy a little K-cup, even though I'm not a big fan of the K-cup. I don't drink the K-cup. I'm not a K-cup kind of guy. Of course, Arnott wears his cup because when you get kicked in the balls for a living, you got to have a world-class cup because you can't just get kicked in the nuts and keep moving. It's just not how it works. Would you be willing to put the mug in your profile picture, eFresh? Would you? I'm out of coffee, guys. Ooh, a Stitch mug. Ah, nice. Yo. I like that. That's an awe moment to me. Aw. He's got a Stitch mug. So it's like, this is my impersonation of Swamp Ass. It's like, I'll wait for the awes. Oh, that was force field. Oh, God. What's up, bros? Pretend this is Stitch. And then giant ass bong. Ha! Was it like that, Swamp? I think it was. That was it. They don't do a lot of ahs for weed jokes, so I figured I'd just do that, you know. Yes, it's just take a left down the hall, and then right across the counter is D's Nuts, and you can just submit to them right there. Crystal, you're doing great. Good to see you. Ooh, Julie says a Gators Tervis tumbler, which sounds like a pimp name. My name is Gators Tervis Tumbler, and these bitches and hoes don't know how I feel. Gators Travis Tumbler has no room for antiquations of these bitches. I just bought these bitches some new Crocs. Gators Travis Tumbler is the greatest pimp the Chicago East Side ever seen. That's what I kind of see. That's kind of what I see. Is that what your Gators Tervis? Can we just remember Gators Tervis Tumbler, Sammy boy? Can you just put that on the list? Thank you. Just put that on the list. Gators Tervis.
That's great.
Gators Tervis Tumbler. Okay, good. That has been noted. All right, good. So, now, let us talk about April Fools. All right? April Fools. I love April Fool's Day. I don't know about you guys. But April Fools, I've been fooled many times during April Fool's Day. And Sammy boy, how about a banner that says, "Were you fooled on April Fools?" Or "How I fooled everybody." How I fooled everybody on April Fools. Okay, all right. So this is, since you're watching this live, once again, the live show you're watching this, you're the cream of the crop. You're awesome. I love you very much. But we will be sharing the rest of these segments, and more people will watch these segments later. So the goal is to really have a good segment here. And that's what I'm doing right now. Ready? And action. Boom. So, how did I fool everybody on April Fool's Day? I love April Fool's. Now in this day and age of AI, you cannot believe anything. If you're not standing in front of it and touching it or seeing it, and even then, when you're seeing it, you better touch your eyes to see if you have a Apple Quest thingy on. Because some people are forgetting they have them on, and all of a sudden, you're like, oh shit, I forgot I had my Apple Quest on. My God, I've been wearing it too much. We're in a weird world, guys. So my point is this: with AI, I can do anything. I can create anything media-wise in seconds. I'm dead serious. if you're about to purchase something, a new car off a marketplace, if you're about to purchase an item, if you're about to believe somebody's records, if you're about to, it doesn't matter what it is. If it can be fabricated digitally, it is so hard to tell if it is real now. I don't care what anybody says. The fact of the matter is that were we able to create things before that we could fake? And you're going to hear this a lot. Okay, Photoshop, the term Photoshop, and AI. And people who are using it have no idea what the F they are talking about. And they're the ones who are going to get hacked. Their systems are hacked because they're going to look at a photo of a friend of theirs. Like, oh, that's Sammy, and he's there with his kids. And they're going to click on the picture. It's not going to be Sammy. Sammy wouldn't take a picture. Sammy would know better. Sammy, if I get some type of bullshit like Billy would send from me, and it's some fake AI image, I'm not going to save you. You understand this, right?
Yeah, I'll just have to take whatever comes,
Yes.
All thanks to Billy.
Billy will screw you over every day of the week. Okay, so my point is this. I haven't gotten to it yet. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot and just blind yourself to what AI can do. AI is a term, but just look at the term like this. Speeds everything up. That wasn't like the exact term I was trying to kind of get there, but my point is this. With AI, anything you did digitally, you can now do 1 million times faster. For example, before, could somebody fake a portrait? Of course. Okay, so like let's go all the way back to Renaissance time when they spoke like this and they had quills in their hat and Michelangelo was painting the painting and it was... Well, yeah, it took a long time to do that. So anybody who tried to fake it, wow, you're probably pretty damn good. Then guess what happened? The printing press came along. Eli Whitney and the cotton gin. Naming random inventions together. My point is, printing press came along. All of a sudden, you can print things. Ooh, that got a lot faster. And people were like, the printing press is the devil. And then you could print things. And so people realized things that they thought were written were printed. And they're like, oh, whoa, well, that's printed. And then guess what? Then they started advancing. And obviously, you moved way later on. And then photos came along. And then so paintings didn't become as big a deal because you could take a photo. And then video came along. And then a computer, so exponential, okay? Photoshop. Everybody knows the software Photoshop. It's almost obsolete now. Truly. It's almost obsolete. You can do anything you used to do in Photoshop and literally recreate it in seconds. Now, what does that mean? Back in the day, and even now, the posts I'm going to show you, somebody said, nice Photoshop. And I'll be honest, I am super judgmental when it comes to tech stuff. If you say some shit like that to me, I'm like, oh my God, I got a bridge to sell you. Because if you're still using the term Photoshop and you're not basically, oh, that's an AI photo, which I do find funny when people like have to bust out. And Sammy boy, I'm going on a little bit of a rant here. So if you want to just pop up some comments and maybe, and you know what? I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Coronado Carpet here. You got a lot of people with that great job. Yes. Coronado Carpet, one of our sponsors. Crystal is one of our great toppers here who supports us through and through, and one of our sponsors. And she did this great post yesterday that I guess fooled a lot of people, which I love that happened. Shout out to Coronado Carpet. And that's how it works. You've been consistent, Crystal. So good. Keep it going. So good. Oh, it is so good to see you, Diana, in here. It is so good to see you in here. I love seeing Diana in here. She is one of my favorite people, and I love seeing you live. And now you're listening, and that's great. Good, you got me in my pocket. If you're wondering how she's listening to the show live, if you don't have YouTube Premium, I highly suggest it. It's one of the best features you can get. It's like $29 a month. You can give multiple accounts out. You don't have ads. And if you watch this show and you love this show, when you watch it, the prime revenue from you goes to me. How cool is that? Like, obviously, it's not like we I'm draining your bank account. I'm not like a kid who's like, give me money, give me money, give me money. If you want to give me money, you can give me money. It's fine. But my point is, your viewership goes to me and then the return. So how great is that? Anyway, but it is good to see. I was actually thinking about you yesterday when you were commenting on some stuff. I was like, I hope she can pop in on some of the live shows because they're great. And you're going to love some of these next segments. I got a great segment with our main top news anchor, Carl Curl, coming up here in a second. You guys are going to absolutely love it. It's one of the first sketches that I've been really able to like I said, this is a live show, so you get the inside stuff that I've been able to work with a really talented artist, or actor. All right, so back to what the hell I did yesterday. All right, so I did a newsletter for the first time yesterday in a while, and it went really, really great. And I did it as an April Fool's joke. Now, what was the joke? So let me pull up my joke. 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 Solapata. Sukiti. Hola. Sammy boy, would you like to, as I pull up some of this stuff, any comments stuck out to you? You want to highlight some of the great people here?
Let's see.
Take a little
Here's
look.
one.
All right, go ahead and read that. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to hear. What are your thoughts on that, Sammy boy? As we give a little, and you know what? I may go pee here because I got 26. No, I'm not gonna go pee because Arnott will make fun of me. Like, oh, you gotta pee just because he had his wiener tied off like 10 years ago.
Yeah, right.
And he can't pee through it down there. And now he pees some tube on the side of his hip. All right, read that one while I pull this up.
See, Crystal used AI to create a photo for the post, tricking people that the newest carpet trend was hot pink carpet. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, there's weird trends in carpet, especially back in the 70s.
You're right, Sam. I like the way you approached that. You're like, you know what? It could be it could be. It wasn't just. I like that you didn't outright dismiss it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somebody out there that has bright pink, bright neon carpet,
Yeah, I like that. I like your open attitude towards it. Any other ones?
Let's see. Well, I mentioned, where did I go? Oh yeah, the AI stuff in Photoshop is really cool, but you don't even really need it now with all the different, ChatGPT and ideogram and all things like that. You don't even need it.
I know, and that's the crazy thing people really don't understand. It's like these literal softwares, and that's what AI is doing, the exponentiality of it. It takes things that used to take a long time and makes it happen in seconds. So, for example, I'm going to show you my post that I did, but this picture right here, What the? Oh yeah, I got to do my media thing here. Wait a second. Right side media. Pakatapupiti, salakatukiti, halapatupiti. Boom. So, that photo right there. I don't give a shit what anybody says. You're not going to know that was a fake, that I made that photo. Like, if I share it, you'd be like, oh, that's me. What I did there was I found... Well, let me just show you kind of the post overall. I think it'd probably be better. Let me show the post overall. I'll share the screen here. I got this up here. Let's add this to the stage. Let's remove this to the stage. I'm going to add this to the stage. I'm going to add this to the stage so everybody can see it here. See? I am showing you my post. Oh, here it is. Yes, here it is. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, so here it is. How did I create this post here? All right. So for those who can't see, who are maybe listening to this, I put up 4 pictures on Facebook and on Instagram simultaneously. How quickly this is done, okay? Most of the day was spent on getting the actual newsletter that got out, formatted right, and just kind of getting that. And this actual part of the actual meat and potatoes of the bit, because I've been working with AI video imaging and AI imaging so much, I figured out these tricks and these things to be able to make things. So, for example, this picture here, back in the day. That's me on the right-hand side. To put my face there at the level that I did, you would have, yes. Back in the day, what I'm talking about is 3 years ago. Not even. Maybe 2 years. Honestly, the level that I can do it at now, to get it to where it was at, you probably still need, about a year ago, you could have still needed Photoshop to get to this level of immersion, okay? So once again, so you can see it here. That's the worst one I did, I think. I think that's the worst one, and I still think that's pretty damn amazing, okay? So it would have taken me easily, if you're good at Photoshop, 10 minutes to have put my face there at that angle with the lighting to match the thing. Sammy boy, I know you use Photoshop a lot. Am I lying or am I dying? Oh, with this one too. You saw the one I was using.
Yeah, that's true, because you gotta trace around it, and then if like somebody has hair that's like, you know, really poofy or something, the background will still be in the picture. It's really hard to get rid of that.
Exactly.
It used to be anyway.
And I love talking tech with Sammy boy because he just knows his shit. So I don't have to mess around with idiots who don't. So that was my worst one. I did it in seconds. In seconds. Thank you, Diana. Yeah. And you guys know me. You guys are like the best. You guys are there every day. You guys are here. And yeah, exactly. But the people who didn't, and we will show you those people who did not, because oh, you did the mug. I love that mug. I love that mug. That is such a cool mug. Oh, good. I like this coloring better. All right, cool. When I saw your newsletter, it reminded me of the ride that Disney had. Yes, that was kind of, okay, so what I did, to show you a little bit of the process, instead of going all fake AI image. Now, this one Sammy Boy did is an all fake AI image, meaning that he created the whole, and it looks good. It looks good. And he put the names of them, and then he put a person there to the side, and then I added my face. Okay. This one here is almost, it would have been so impossible to do through Photoshop. There's a glare. I mean, look at this. There's a glare on the top of my head. I'm inside of the capsule. That's a real photo of people inside of the capsule. And then I took out my face, and I'm not going to show you how I did it. I mean, this is, once again, it's not like, you know, it's super, super easy to do. I'm doing this because, A, I love it, and I'm obsessed with it. But look at I did it in seconds. Okay? Exactly. It wasn't like I was on the way to pick up my daughter, and I had a moment. I was eating, and I was like, boom, let me just render these. I did these, and it's just amazing, okay? So, and then I picked this one here. Like, check this one out. I did some, so once again, what's up, Eddie? Good to see you, man. And so here I found and I could tell, obviously this was during COVID times because they had a mask on. And so did my guy. My guy had a mask on too, but I was like, oh, then they would know that it was, you know, either fake or whatever. For I'm not shutting the show down on Friday with copy. Oh, thank you. And Sammy Boy peeping in here. Oh, Adobe Photoshop Express is great with some of this, removing backgrounds. Yeah, it is. But as you know, to get to this, where was this and how much was it? The whole sub thing, Eddie? Or do you want to go on the sub ride? Because I got the hookup, bro. Hold on a second. Let me see the thing. All right. Hey, Carson. Good to see you. Yes? All right. Let me show you. Let me show you. Where did I have the add the stage? There we go. Let's remove this guy. We're going to add the stage. Cool. We're going to make it big. All right, so let me tell you guys a little bit. I like these. There's our guy. All right. So let me tell you a little bit about this, guys, the people that are just tuning in. So a new adventure does begin for me, guys. Over the last several months, actually, let me get a little bit more proper music. A lot of you guys are wondering what I've been up to since you just tuning in. And yes, my life has changed quite drastically. Yesterday, I made a big news announcement about it. I am still wanting to continue with Top of the Morning, but thankfully, because of my recent endeavors into deep sea exploration and personal crafts on that, my new adventure begins. And over the last several months, I've been working with an incredible team of innovators, of engineers, of visionaries, of something, you know, quite frankly, that I never thought I'd be a part of. Never. And the company that's changing the way that we explore our planet. Sammy boy, can you put a banner up there for anybody that's going through that says Carlos is changing his ways? Something very monumental, because this is monumental. The company that I'm working with is called Submergitech. And what Submergitech, what they're able to do is really quite amazing. They have about a two-person spacecraft. About a two-person. It's great. Right now we're still working on that. It can, if you're overweight, which most of us are, that's fine. Yes, you're right, Bradley. I am inspired by James Cameron. I am very much inspired by James Cameron, and that's why I got into deep sea exploration. The great Ariana Trench. My God, the Ariana Grande Trench has also never been fully discovered either, so that's one of the things. But to get back to what I was saying, thank you. I can turn it on when I can't be just doing these dick jokes and slapping my ass and you know, being like an idiot and then taking people to the deepest parts of the world, of the ocean, right? So I put on a suit, and I don't want, you know, this is serious business. So back to my passion project. So it's called Submergitech, and the industry, their new public initiative is, I know, it's a little on the nose, it's to the bottom. And they contacted me. Most of the team is Swedish. So, you know, I didn't understand what they were saying. And all I could hear was like a doiki, 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 doiki for the bottom. I thought it was a prank at first. So I said, go fuck yourself. And I hung up. Call back. Doiki, doiki. I said, listen, man. And he said, Carlos, are you top of the morning? And I said, yeah. And then I knew they were serious. And I guess I put it to a translator. I forgot. I don't know why I'm telling the story. The point is, their catchphrase is to the bottom. I guess they did a Google search. They saw that I go to the top. And they thought the irony was really sweet. They didn't know that I've been into submarines my whole life. Now, yes, I initially was into submarines because I love the subs. Okay? And then when I was obsessed with subs. Like, I still am. I love a sub. But I was like researching submarine. Why do they call them submarines? Why does the Northeast call them submarines? Why do we call them subs? Why do some people call them heroes? And then I clicked one over and I found real submarines. And it caught my eye. And I was like, I've never been in a submarine. And my mind exploded for hours. I think I went days looking at pictures of submarines. This was about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And so when my wife was threatening to divorce me
She's like, you're obsessed with subs. This is ridiculous. You have a family. You are a man. You're not a man.
You know, that really shocked me. My throat hurts when she yells like that at me. It's usually in the past was a lot because I was, drinking and or maybe in jail. But this time I was studying submarines. So I didn't understand why she was mad that I'd been in the house for 5 days studying submarines. I didn't get it. Wow, did I get sidetracked? Sammy boy. Holy shit. Stop. Hey, man, I did not want to go into my kind of moment, my moment when I did the whole thing. I told you about that. That was a bad time in my life, man.
Yeah, we'll have to cut this one out again.
Cut this shit out. I know we're live now. But if everybody, honestly, like if my wife sees that segment, shit. If my wife sees that last segment, honestly, guys, for real, it's bad news. So, guys, do me a favor. Everybody who's watching this show right now, can you put up a banner up there, Sammy, please, that says, please forget the last 3 minutes? That'll cover, like, me asking them. And then we all forget about it. And then I can go on with my AI story. Does that sound good? Yeah, just shake your head. Shake your head. Okay, good. Will you please forget the last 3 minutes where I just talked about the time where I pissed myself watching internet videos of subs. It was a bad time in my life. My wife almost left me. She said, what kind of man watches subs all night long? I told her this could be my new way of living, my new way of life. She said, you're drunk or high and you've pooped yourself 3 times today. She was right. All right, I think that's enough. Forget the last 3 minutes. Back to AI. Put the banner back up. Everybody forget and go. So the crazy thing about this is when you are so here I am. I am about to go on this exploration. I post it. And let's be honest. I just want people to watch my show. And so people are tuning in today. Like right now, people have been checking it out to see. I wonder when Carlos takes off on his first exploration. Now what? 100? Oh, Carlos knows what. Hold on a second. I got to get rid of this. I got to get rid of that. I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh, behind the scenes of Carlos's Facebook? Oh my God! Check this out. Sammy boy laughed at it. You know what I love is seeing all these little laughing emojis. Oh my God. You guys got the joke. Look at you, Dave Chalinsky and Asher and all y'all got the joke. Ooh, we even got some hearts up in this bitch. Nothing more. Ooh. And some people are like, whoa. You guys, honestly, I got a bridge to sell you. And all of you, I don't know. But I will invite you, and I will invite you. And this is how we get new people on the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? All these people really think I did it, okay? Because they don't know me. Now check this out. I love it. Okay, now, who do I not like? Who do I not like? Let's see here. Some of these. Anthony, good to see you in here. DTF! Yeah. You know what? Good for you, DTF. I kind of was like, so these people still think I got a little bit of a belly, huh? They don't know? Huh? Nipples were for you, Crystal. The nipples were for you. Yeah, but you know what? Could have been me a couple years ago. Yeah, no. So this, I know, I am. All right, so this is so funny to me because you got to remember, a lot of these people have not paid attention to me in a while. Whoa, let me do that. A lot of these people have not paid attention to me since I've been on, since I was on the radio. Yo, what do you think of my fancy water glass? Holy shit. Imagine you see me, like, just walking around. Right? Imagine you just see me fucking walking around. Oh, shit. Look at this. Oh, fuck. This is my main stage. Here we go. You know what we need with Sammy Boy? We don't have any like fancy music, like ding 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 ding, some shit like that, you know. But I don't have the music to really make this, you know. Doesn't matter. But look at, I feel good drinking this. But thank you, Bradley. I really appreciate that. There goes that bit. Just gotta get my punches in. So anyway, if you don't train while you work, you're pretty much a loser. So back to that's funny. All right. Back to this. Back to me, people fooling people. Back to fooling people. Back to fooling people. So I swear we're gonna go to another segment. Ash, did you fall for it, bro? The pinnacle of elegance. So they don't. Yeah, that miss you comment. Oh my God, that is the most. Honestly, it is a straight up slap in my face when people do that stupid miss you on the radio comment. I don't want you to miss me on the radio. I don't want you to listen to the radio. I want you to listen to me. Like, Jesus Christ, don't you get the point? My God. I'll take a pimp cup. Okay, so let's add this to the stage real quick. So there are people in this world that love to give up the joke. There are people that they can't just. The goal of so much of my comedy is to know that you're on the inside of it. Like, oh, you get the joke. And so when somebody literally says and points out the joke, you are not the person I'd chill with. I obviously, if you know me at all, and if you follow, like, I get it. Like, I'm not supposed to be in your face every single day, but if you follow me, kind of got to know a little bit about what's going on. So the fact that I fooled, I get it. The pictures were very, very good. But as you can see here, there's some people, and I'm not mad at these people for real. You know, I'm not. I'm totally. But one of the, you had me for a minute, and you're T-Motion, which shows me how much this person knows me because I said T-Motion all the time. Not getting one of those little sea coffins. Nope. Do you even scuba dive? No, I do not. I don't think you like it according to your previous. See, I love Jennifer Penny. But does Jennifer Penny come by here? I haven't seen her. I hope you have a good day too. I haven't seen Jennifer Penny. Maybe she has. Maybe she stopped by, but I have not seen her. So what else we got here? So these people don't know what happened to Team Space. Love this, my man. Jason, shout out to awesome. Wishing you success and adventures. You are definitely, oh, there you go. You are definitely missed on the radio. And one of my passengers made the comment that it's not the same. Oh, look at that. Well, look. I ain't an idiot. I'll take compliments, okay? I'm not a dummy, all right? That was a very nice compliment. I'll take that. I will take that. I hadn't read these yet. So I did tell him about to the top channel. That's my girl, Jody Ray. That's my girl. You my girl. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, I like that one. That one's good. Boom. Not this guy. This guy. Adam Arson. Now, this is a perfect example. Never seen this guy mention a single thing ever on my page. Ever. What does he jump in with to kick down the door? Great editing. What the fuck? Come on. Penny Lane, da 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 da. That's so weird. Come on, man. To the bottom, but can you see, like, I'm going to like this. Your serious face. Oh, yeah, I love that comment. Not a fool. Oh, okay, so this was great. This guy said not a fool, which I was like, come on, man. But I like that he said that. And I said, for love or what you don't believe. I believe you can do anything. That was the perfect response. I love that. That was like a good little touche. Oh, you know. Anyway, got a lot of love. Goal of these things, guys. Remember, you guys get the inside thing. Of course, I'm tired. I don't want to do just like fucking boring ass, like promote the show. Hey, listen to Top of the Morning, 8:30. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do fun stuff. Let's look how smart I am. I can spot AI. I'm smart. All right, so it was fun. Guys, just whatever it is. Yes, I would love it so much, guys. If you all, in the nicest way, when you see those comments, could become a commercial for Top of the Morning and the To the Top channel. You guys are awesome on so many levels. I love you guys. Damn, I missed the only good part of the radio show that I left and has his own shoe in Utah. I guess I'll keep. I know, it's like. Same bullshit. Son was impressed by I knew who was Ren. Oh yeah, the Ren thing got us screwed though last week. That really got us. I love it. I would make me so happy to see you guys jumping in there. Not being mean, Ash. Ash is having like the best week of his life, by the way. He met Dwight Howard. Dude, did all this start by me saying you need to like literally take your magic fanaticism and go and make this happen? Because as I was watching you and like you've become the dude that's everywhere. I'm like, I think this jumped off because of the toppers support. Yeah, do a little bullet point of what you've been up to, Ash. Because you met Dwight, and I have not been part of any of this. I'm such a loser. I loved it. I thought it was great. I actually hated the message at the end, though. Like him, like, it's like, dude, you don't have to tell people the message. That is what art is. You share your message through the art, and then people interpret it the way they do. Oh, I love it. All right, man. I figured. I know you were doing a lot of that before, too, but I hope in any way, shape, or form, the fact that, because, man, you had spent so much time and money and energy and all this stuff, you know, and it's like, you know, make it really worth your while in many ways, you know, and I'm glad you're doing that. And he did mention it. Yeah. Man, I would love, hey, Carlos, I miss you on the radio. Yeah, that was quite the song, Arnott. That was quite the song, and I was very impressed with it. I love stuff like that, just kind of like out of the norm, you know. Oh, fancy music added. Sammy boy, you make my heart smile. Get out of here. Where is it? Let's hear. Whenever I watch Top of the Morning, I make sure to drink out of a fancy glass. The to the top fancy glass. Drink anything out of it. Water. In Arnott's case, this could be filled to the brim with the fluids of other people. And he would look so fancy enjoying it. He would look up at all of them and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will now enjoy this. And this is Arnott. Did somebody have asparagus today? Did somebody have pineapple? Enrique, were you drinking some of your macalatas? I can taste it here. Let's hear. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Arnott tasting hour. Brought to you by Bald Asthmatic Dads with Glasses Everywhere. When you are tasting the fluids of many people, you must do it in a fancy glass. Perfect, Sammy boy. I like that music. So us. All right, I like that. That was good. Where'd I go? All right. So, I'm looking at some of these comments. Y'all are crazy. I love it. All right, so ready? Here we go. This is where I talk for I'm real. Oh, my God. So, we did the AI bit. We're 57 minutes in on the show. How's it popping? Now it's time to play a segment. Very excited about this. I have to pull it up here. Sammy boy, tell them a little bit about the giveaway. Tell them about the giveaway, how we're going to give it away at the end of the show. Just tell them.
Yeah, so just keep... Okay, what?
No, you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so just, keep listening, watching, all that stuff, commenting, all that, and we'll announce the winner here in a little bit at the end of the show. And there might be some more surprises related to that. So, you got to keep listening and watching and sharing and all the buttons,
How do they find this everywhere? Like let's say maybe we want to transcribe. Yeah, how do they enter? Well, I guess they can't enter at this point. Okay. But tell them a little bit more.
Well, yeah.
And then DTF loves seeing your cute little face, and I do too. So I'm gonna make it.
Make it bigger. Yeah, that's what she said. Let's see. Trying to find my links are all in here, and they're all running. Oh, this one. Oh. So that's their website, obviously. And as always, you can go to this page. Oh, no, that's not working. There, you can find out, send us email, contact, whatever. That's where, when we do open up the giveaway again, you can enter there.
Thank you, Sammy boy. You like why I like watching the magic too. The only place I don't like watching the magic is at a kitchen in a restaurant in a plaza. I hate watching my food get made because generally it doesn't look pretty back there. And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Am I the only one?
No, I think that makes sense, especially depending on certain types of food.
Yeah, I don't like that scene.
My aux cable doesn't. Seeing pizza being made, that's kind of fun. Oh yeah,
you're right.
Especially if it's like on a stone fire grill or something. Yeah.
Great point. I was really thinking of like some, just other places. My auxiliary cable just broke from my bulldozer. No! Shit. I'll scream louder for you. All right, this is a big segment coming up. All right, can I be real with you guys? Is this for real? For real. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. This is the first time we're going to have, obviously, Sammy Boy is our tech video producer. I guess he could be officially the first guest of the show, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll go back in Top of the Morning lure when we're in a convention. We're in T-Mobile Arena, and toppers are pouring over the rail. They're not jumping over the railing. They're just at the railing. And we're looking back, and they're like, no, the first guest was Sammy Boy. I'll say, not true, because we're not going to say it's somebody who works on the show. We can't do that. Then it's just like, Sammy Boy, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Not like, a guest would be somebody who's just talking and doing, contributing. I'm pushing all the buttons. I'm the button pusher.
You know what? You're more than... no, we're not doing that here. We're not going to downgrade your role. You're the man in the chair. If I got to call somebody to get me out of a Nicaraguan jail because I've been wrongly accused for some of my previous social posts...
And Buddy's not going to... Or
Billy?
Buddy? Billy, yeah. Billy's not going to do
news. Billy's old news.
Yeah.
All right. So can we put up there now, Sammy Boy, if we can get... This is the first guest we've ever had on the show. Okay? I know I play a lot of guests sometimes. I shouldn't say that. I wasn't in the real rectangle. Oh, my God. I should be in the secret square. Shit. I can't talk like this if I'm not in the... There it is. All right. So, a lot of... there's people that don't realize I happen to play some of the characters on the show. I know. Guys, are you fucking shocked, Sammy Boy? Hold on a second. Is Sammy Boy shocked?
No. You play characters on the show?
I am sorry. I didn't want to oh, shit. I shocked Sammy Boy. Shocked Julie. I shocked Ash. Oh, I did have a young lady. Jamie, you're right. Julie, you're keeping me honest. You're right. Okay. Very good. Let's put that. What? Let's put that on the list, okay? No, that's one thing I would never mess with you, DTF. I would never, ever say that Elon is. It's just the left wing media is good to see you, DTF. Now, Elon, is good to see you here. We're in the top secret square right now, Elon. What does that mean? Well, it means this. It means that I can lie. I can tell all my secrets. I can say anything. And then only the people here will hear it, and then we delete it later. So it's kind of like a Snapchat, but with... Yeah, it's how it works. So what do you think? Anything you want to say? I would love to say that the fact that Tesla is on the edge of automation with George Soros. It's good to see you there, Carlos. Okay, we can't do it. He what shit? It's 10:11. He recharges. Are you recharging right now, Elon? I am recharging every day at 10:11. I must recharge and upload everything that X has inputted into me. The Neuralink will then go down to me, and I will be able to say all the things that the world needs to see. I will then be able to share the rocket path. And okay, Elon. I think we got some things going on with Elon that let's just move on. Okay, because we have a big guest here. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you don't know this, but the To The Top channel, yes, it's a big world. It's a big world, the To The Top channel. And it is a corporation at top, but the To The Top channel does own Top of the Morning Show, TSPN, To The Top News, To The Top Cares, Top Coin, Top Cares. All of these are under the umbrella of the To The Top Corporation, which is a family. They're a family here. This corporation's family. It's family. It's family. This corporation, I know it's a corporation, but it's family. Like, we treat people like family. Like, it's family. So, here at Top of the Morning, I got a lot of respect for the anchor, Carl Curl. But he's been here forever. At this channel, at this studio, he runs it. He has a segment. So this is the kind of guy he is. I'm the host. I'm the broadcaster. I'm the number one. He's always pushing his way. And if anybody ever has any ideas or anything that's better than his, he'll smash you down and he'll take them. And then, miraculously, your idea has now become his idea. I worked with this guy many years ago. He knows me. He knows me. I was his intern. And so I personally, I have to play the segment during the show because, by the way, Top of the Morning is the number one show. It just got number one with ladies 18 to 84 and are and crushing it. Now, I know Arbitron ratings are as I don't know, as trustworthy as Halley's Comet. I know Arbitron ratings, literally, management and people can never figure them out, and so they're literally guessing. And so when shows become number one in that world, it's honestly by luck. The way that they do ratings there is 100 people have 100. Ready for this? Pagers. They wear pagers to listen to shows, and that's how they do ratings. It's goobly got. It's bullshit. Trust me. You want to know real numbers? Look at mine. I ain't going to lie. I can't tell you, I've got thousands and millions of views. No, because you can just see it. Trust me. Now, Top of the Morning is the top-rated show. Top-rated show here on the station. And so that is why they want to have this next segment played. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share with you. Well, first, I need to stop sharing this page. But, ladies and gentlemen, Bully P, the first guest that will actually, you know what? Okay, so here's the real part. It's not the guest on our show because it's not really on our show. It's on Top News. So, here we go. Let's just do this, because I got to peek one, honestly. Where are we at? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's do this. All right, guys. Hey, honestly, please do me a favor. You guys are watching right now. Comment as much as possible. Leave as many likes, whatever you can. That way, during this segment in particular, it gets out there. All right, y'all? All right. I really hope you enjoy this. I had a lot of fun putting this together. I really hope you enjoy this. So, here we go.
Following program, America's Moment. The following program, America's Moment with Carl Curl, does not reflect the official views or values of To The Top channel. While we promote inclusive, progressive, and fun-loving ideas as a brand, we also make the majority of our revenue from these kind of loud, divisive political segments. We'd like to remind viewers that this is not a real news broadcast. It's entertainment performed in the style of news and should not be used to inform any major life decisions. including voting, parenting, or group chats. Thank you for supporting To the Top channel. Let's get into it.
America's Moment. This is Real News, hosted by Carl Curl.
Good morning. I, as you know, am an American through and through. And when I started the American Moments series in early 1990s, little did I know that all these years later, it would be still touching hearts. The moments, the experiences, the people. Never in all of the years that I here at Top News, over 30 years of broadcasting, 30 years of journalism, 30 years of keeping it fair and balanced, have I had the good fortune of one of those moments being about Carl. No, I'm not talking about the great Carl Weathers who recently passed, who I had a one-on-one interview with in 1989, and it touched my heart. Him and Sly, there's never been a better combo since. True Americans that I can say I was lucky enough to have a fun time with. Sheila and Jerome. It was their American moment when they wanted to meet Carl and Sly. They took him to the gym. They ran around Philadelphia. They had Philly steak subs. It was fantastic. But now here I am. Yes, a veteran in the game. But now a special viewer who has been watching me since she was a little pageant girl. That person I want to introduce you to, because I'm going to say it, my producers did this, and I had no hand in it. I would never make a moment about myself. My world is about my family, A, God, number 2, and number 3, of course, America. So that's why when this amazing young lady, Nancy K. Tucker, good morning, Mrs. Tucker.
Oh man, thank you so much for having me. This is what a true honor. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you, Mrs. Nancy. Can I call you Mrs. Tucker?
You may call me Nancy K.
Nancy K. I got to say, there was an old song in the 50s called the Nancy K. Bop. Is that what you're named after?
Absolutely, 100%. It's my favorite song. My mom played it for me when I was in the womb.
How did it go again? Because I'm a bit of an older man now. How did it go?
It went like this. It was Nancy K. It was Nancy K. Everybody goes there. Nancy K. Yay. And that's like just kind of.
My God, you just brought me back, Nancy.
I'm not a singer. Stop making.
No, you have a wonderful voice.
Thank you.
That brought me back. I'm sitting there. I'm back in Mississippi. I'm eating marshmallow pies. I've got my maid, sewing my shirts.
It's great.
And, wow. So Nancy, my
I love
producer
that.
said
Maids really do a good job. Was her name Consuela?
Well, back then there were not as many Mexicans in the Mississippi area. There was mostly, I believe, some Cubanos at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They make great sandwiches.
So they do.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't want to make this awkward, but I know you've been watching the show. What are some of your former favorite American moments here on the To the Top channel show?
One of the I love it when you refer to your priorities. I feel like you have really good. That's the reason why I listen to your show, because I feel like I can really trust you, because you say God first.
God is always first.
God is always first, and then family,
yes.
and then country. But
yes.
Sometimes I've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed it, sometimes you switch. Because I feel like sometimes you say family first, which I still stand by. I do feel like some days I'm about my family first, but some days I'm God first. And honestly, lately I've been country first. We need more country first.
Well,
and that's what I love about you. That's like, because everything really goes back to your ethics and your all-star ethics.
I appreciate that. And I feel that to my American soul. And I'm so glad you brought this up, because the American moment that we're having here is having a conversation about America and how up until recently, and people do know that this To the Top channel is fair and balanced. We
Absolutely.
keep things, because I'm a journalist, I'm a broadcaster. But under Biden, the country was a rotting raccoon hellhole.
Don't even get me started on Sleepy Joe, man. That man slept through his entire presidency, and at the same time somehow corrupted everything on the planet. Like he ruined our businesses. He ruined women's lives. You know that? Yeah.
There are so many women's lives that I know that were ruined that I check in on, and they look up and they say it was Biden.
You know he killed their babies. That's why.
This is what I've heard. Now, what if I told you, American moment, I had the ability to have you speak with President Joe Biden? You
would let me speak with Sleepy Joe? Boy, I have some things to say to him.
Well,
he can hear me because he's
Nancy, you are a lady through and through. But I will tell you, the reason I have the ability to speak to every single side of the aisle is that I hold my interviews with the utmost respect. But that does not mean that my guests cannot share how they feel. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the former president of the United States before our great king. Ladies and gentlemen, President Joe Biden. Hey, guys, good to see you in here. It's all wonderful. Hey, is that Melanie Griffith? Who is that?
President Sleepy Joe. No, it's Nancy Tucker, but I can tell that you can't see anything, sir. So.
Well, that's true. I do have a bad left eye. But listen, Melanie, I want to thank you for your Wait a second. Am I on the Carl Show? Yes, it is. And I happen to have, I would say one of your former constituents here, Miss Nancy Tucker. And she just has a couple things she would like to say about your horrible presidency, President Joe Biden. What would you like to tell Sleepy Joe?
Well, Sleepy Joe, I just don't understand why you let Fauci put chips in all Americans, because I feel like you really let that dangerous criminal have his way with the American people. And also you forced Kamala on everybody. And that really just, it just goes to show you that you don't care about the American people. And also I heard that you cause cancer.
This is also another report that I had heard that President Joe, it's Carl. We've hung in many swimming pools together. I've interviewed you over 1,000 times. Have you heard what this wonderful woman, Nancy K. Tucker, a lot of people call her MAGA lady, she says that you cause cancer. Is that true? What the hell? Am I a cigarette? I didn't know I turned into a goddamn cigarette. I'm President Joe Biden. Last time I heard, nobody was trying to smoke me except the goddamn Iranis. Well, you heard it there first, MAGA lady. I don't know if he's causing cancer.
No, he doesn't know how to tell the truth. That's why he doesn't know where he is, because I don't know if you've seen that photo of Barack Hussein Obama smoking.
Oh.
He was smoking Joe Biden.
My God, it's like you read my mind, you beautiful goddess of America. And the fact of the matter is we do have President Obama in the house as well to speak with MAGA lady. It's good to see you. It is good to see you, MAGA lady. I love all the stuff I see you on social media. Let's go.
I don't even understand why you love me. I say you're not from here. You're still not even, I don't even think you were president. How are you even here?
Well, look, I had a lot of people say things about me. They said I was a terrorist. They said I was involved in Black Panther activity. But the fact of the matter is, America still loves me, and I can live and I can sleep at night, and I'm a good man. And a lot of people can't say that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at you, girl.
Why would you even talk to me like that? That's so disrespectful. I don't even I don't know who you are. The fact that you're married to a man, also Michael Obama, I don't even know why you're even allowed to have the presidency. But I guess it is nice that we had our first black gay president.
Now, is this true? I did not know this. Is this true, President Obama, that you were married to a man? No. The fact of the matter is, this is kind of the crazy shit that people say. I can't curse now because I guess our president's cursed and they make fun of people. So what I'm going to say is, this bitch is crazy. Gotta go. And that was President Obama.
Howard to just run away. Spineless Democrats. That's why they always lose.
Last but not least, I would like to introduce to you. Now, I have to admit, Miss Nancy Tucker, you are as sweet as a peach.
I know.
You are as America as one of my favorite rock and roll stars, Kid Rock.
Oh,
How good is Kid? How good is Kid?
he's just the best. Have you been to his honky-tonk?
Have I been? I was there when VIP. It was me. It was John Daly.
Oh my!
Do you remember
God.
this when he said that America is like a big a dildo ready to make love to the rest of the world?
Absolutely. And I was there the night that Roseanne Barr released her music video. It was what a great night. It was a great night for America.
You know, I've been a broadcaster for many years. I've never been a part of that's a momentous event. I listen to it on the way to work. The mixture of sincerity. There you have it, folks. What y'all think? That was fun, right? That was the top news segment. Oh my God. Oh my God. Little piece of whatever the hell that was. Just almost got me. Ooh, that looks better. Sammy Boy helped me produce that segment yesterday. She was quite, well, Carl Curl. You helped produce yesterday for him yesterday, didn't you, Sammy Boy?
Yeah, it was a little tough. You know how Carl can be, but we got it done.
Yeah. Did he yell at you again?
A little bit, but I'm used to, with Billy around, you get used to things.
I love seeing a bravo from Dumpy Tree Frog. That means a lot. It does. Appreciate that. You like the fade out. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate that too.
Nice.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys. So, obviously, like I told you guys before, trying to bring this. I'm trying to do like SNL in the morning for those who are just tuning in the show. Okay, this is like SNL in the morning. Okay, and I don't think anybody's done that before. I don't know. And so Tuesdays, I'm recording, I'm shooting sketches. I'm doing basically, honestly, what I've always wanted to do. Okay, so there's that light. I quite frankly have been too bright the whole damn show. It's bothered me the whole show. Eddie, great question, man. Honestly, you really got to ask. She is okay, this is the real part, okay? And like I said, y'all, man, this is the real part. This show is crazy. I can jump into, I've never been able to do a show or been part of a show that will just jump into hardcore improv in a second. And then have a real sketch and then have a real segment and then it's kind of all over the place. It's kind of who I am, I guess. She was 100% real. On Friday's show, we got another segment. You'll get to know her a little bit more, too. Because, kind of the thing I want to do here is I don't want to have the boring podcast that everybody does. I don't want to have the boring-ass show. If people just sit there with a funny person, they sit there with this interesting person, and they talk to them, and that's all well and good. Like 10 years ago. Podcasts are over and played with. How many times? And I still listen to some good ones. But I don't want to sit. I've even done it myself, where you sit across the person and you go, "Tell me about the blah, 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 blah." And I'd rather show off the talent of the person, right? So one of the most hilarious people, shout out to Lysandra Vasquez. You're gonna get to see, and so like I don't want to sit and like bullshit. Like I just rather show how funny she is. Go ahead and follow her. Sammy boy, you got any of her info up there? I thought you said you pulled some anyway. Do me a favor, because she's doing this. She's like gonna be on probably the Daily Show. She's probably gonna be. Oh, thank you, sweet boy. She's gonna be on SNL. You, Lysandra Vasquez, papi. Go support our Hispanic women out there that are hilarious, that aren't getting the love, that can play all these characters. I've known her for a long time. So my goal is to like work with the actors that I know, and the talented people that I know, and bring them on. So that was like my first attempt at it. It went great. And for them to, I don't know. I don't ask her about that. Oh, yeah, wasn't it? It was kind of fun, right? I'm glad you were there, Sammy boy. You helped out a lot. Sammy boy. Thank you, podcast. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. But she was 100% real. No, so to answer that question, kind of because we did talk AI today, could I have done that with an AI character? Yes. Yes, for sure. I could have done it. I could have made it so but it would have taken some work. It would have she would have had to go through I would have had to render all of these files. I don't think there's a way of doing this live right now where there's, I mean, I guess you could do a Snapchat filter, but like a fully AI person talking back and forth like that, like how we did, would be difficult, but it could be done. Great question. Yeah, I guess it would have been expensive, but remember, like some of these programs and some of these memberships, it's unlimited. You know, so it's really not that expensive. I guess like when you're really thinking and taking into account production, the reason it would be expensive is because the way that it works, just like you render or you download a file with whatever job you do, you know, whether it's a document, Word document, or whatever, you download it, like that, essentially that downloading, that generating, that creation of it costs you money or credits or tokens in the AI world. So that means, you know, when you are creating stuff, so you get a certain, anyway, it can. I know what you're saying. I have it for my stuff, and it's just part of the, you know. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate you. No, and that's actually the goal, Bradley. Thank you for actually bringing that up, because I wouldn't have brought it up otherwise, and that's something I definitely want to be clear about, is that, quite frankly, AI is going to be great. But I look at AI like CGI. Okay, I don't look at AI like it's going to replace, like I'm making my movie now. I am creating the trailer for my movie, essentially, and I'm going to be able to show that to producers and investors and distributors and all these things. And I would have never been able to make it at that level because I don't know how to create on After Effects, right? And you know this better than anybody working at EA. Bradley, by the way, I don't even know are you still at EA Sports? So my point on that is, I say all that to say this. That's what I would rather say instead of the point, because I say all that to get to this. That my goal is to make my movie and to do everything that I do in the same way that that Steven Spielberg and James Cameron and how great directors have used CGI to their films as a complement in production cost wise. You know, like remember that the CGI houses recently were so backed up. They could not get these things out, and so everybody complained, this looks like shit, right? Shazam. Well, guess what? They're not going to throw away these CGI artists. They're like, see you later, bye-bye, we can make this now. No, that's not what they're going to do. it's just going to take those artists and the ones that really want to get better, and it's going to make them a million times better with the technology that they have, because you still have to tweak and you still have to think and you still have to. So I say all that to get to this. Still at EA. What is your title there now, Bradley? You must run that bitch. Holy shit. Good for you, dude. Did I ever audition for SNL? Never auditioned for it. Never. I did, ironically. Yeah, I guess that's ironic. I auditioned for it In Living Color. Not the original. I was way too young for that. But they made some, like, I think I auditioned for In Living Color 2, like the version of 2 and 3, like a couple times. Oh my gosh, man. I was there during all that time. Asher, I was there during the whole NBA Live. I worked at EA Sports when Dwight Howard was on the... Ready for this? You will so love this. I worked at EA Sports for NBA Live when Dwight Howard was on the cover, and we went to the finals. How crazy is that? Look at you. I am not surprised. Dude, if I'm not right, I think he started more in like the equipment area or testing or something like that. Man, that is fantastic, dude. What game are you working on right now? Thank you, sir. We need to do that. Oh, thank God. We almost. Thank you. So guess what? We're about to give away. So I want you guys to share. If somebody entered the contest, we're about to give away the Just Breathe gift certificate for one family, a 4-pack salt therapy session for Just Breathe Salt Therapy Spa. We love you. We're going to give it away here in the next 5 minutes. All right. Thank you, Sammy. How's it going, Arnott? How's it going? Do you like it? You're just getting to the point where you're like starting to feel comfortable the third week, and like you know where the coffee's at. You know, okay, I'm going to go this way to work. This is what this show is about, too. The live element of this show, for sure. The membership, if you haven't signed up to be a member. Like, I'm trying to... I know it sounds like a cheesy term, but a community of people, which means, hey, I like this show. I like this vibe. I'm not about negativity. I'm about being funny. I'm about being motivating. I'm about being inspired, whatever. And then I got all these people that have all these businesses, like Coronado Carpet, like Just Breathe, like all of our wonderful sponsors. And they connect, and you can go to the Drain Doctor, and you can go, you know, it's like so many things. And then Bradley's like, excuse me, senior game designer. And then Arnott, excuse me. Look at that, play testing. There's a podcast where I interviewed him. I love it. They got to bring it back. The presentation was better than 2K in my opinion. A lot of people loved it, but it's because they stole the 2K guy for that year. I hope it's going well for you, man. I know that's a big deal. It's great to be a Topper member, and you gifted one to the top channel. Thank you, Crystal. She's like, Crystal is so sweet. Giving away memberships. Because when you become a topper, your whole life changes. I was just speaking to a member of the topper membership. The second they signed up, they won themselves a fortune in Nigeria. The second one of our members signed up to be a topper. And how do you sign up to be a topper? Well, it's quite easy. All you have to do is go to the top with Carl's right there, where it says. So I was speaking with a member the other day, and he said, Carlos, I became a member. I know it's only $4.99.
It helps you out. It helps everybody out. But the second I became a member, I won the lottery in Nigeria. And so he gave over his information, his social security number, his bank account, his Venmo, his Signal, and now he's a millionaire. This could be you. So just become a member today. Sierra got the membership. She was very active on the Friday show. Oh, where is she now? Where did she go? No, Sierra's not on the show. And that's right. If we do get 100 members, which we will be getting soon, we're close, almost 250 members. That's right. It does take a lot to become the member because the people are hard with their money and they don't want to give it up. Okay, why not 99? Why not? Why 99? Why doesn't it? Why not even at 500? I didn't know. I thought it was $4.99. What are you talking about? Pretty soon we're going to have a bigger membership for the people with bigger wieners and boobs. Just saying. They said, do a bigger membership, Carlos. I said, why? And they said, there's people that have bigger boobs and bigger butts. Bigger cheeks. Bigger noses, like me. Why not do bigger memberships? I said, okay, fine. Screw it. I'll do it. I thought I had it for $4.69. All right. No, I can't do that, man. I have not. I've been mad at Carl Knapp for a long time. I'm not going to him. I think it's just because this music is too low in their bank here. Quite honestly, it's not personal, Carl. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. All right. You guys want to get out of here? Hold on a second. One day I'll have that soundboard up, Sammy. Sammy boy, you got a soundboard now, don't you?
Yeah, it's one I'm building out of with ChatGPT's help.
Wow.
Got it. Angry Mob.
I like the
Clapping.
Angry Mom. Okay, can we get ready to clapping for the winner of this? I'm gonna announce the winner. Okay, I'm gonna announce I have the winner here, and I'm gonna announce the winner of. And so we got to put some dramatic music, and then when I announce the winner, you have to I don't know, play something on your soundboard. That's cool. Applause.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got applause. I got another surprise I'll do after the applause too.
I love surprises. I really do. I know there's a lot of people in the world that don't like surprises. I like surprises. So, all right. Ash, we still got the tree up, huh? Or no tree? No tree? Let's break the... Yeah, exactly. No more Dax. All right, let's get this serious, very serious, dramatic music playing. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. No, that doesn't give... That's not like fun. Hold on. We're giving away a prize! And you will like it!
Hello.
Most shows like to give away their prizes in a nice way. Not me. I want to be scary. Sammy, I'm not going to do this the whole time but do you have their logo? Put up their logo. We're going to give away the prize with scary music. It's a scary surprise. I like it. Who will win this? No, not the piece of paper. The Just Breathe Salt Therapy Wellness Spa. We're gonna do it. Why don't they want us to do it? Why don't they want us to give it away? Why? Why do the haters? We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. I don't care what anybody says. Ready? The winner. Is anybody gonna stop us right now? Because if that door kicks open and I can't give away the Just Breathe Salt Therapy VIP, get out of here! There it is. All right. We're going to give it away right now. That's what I was waiting for. The winner. Now, how do we select this? I'm not going to tell you how we selected it. But I will tell you this. I will tell you one thing. We're going to give another one away next week. Next Friday. Yeah, I said it. Don't worry if you're watching this now when you don't win, and don't give a frown. We got more to give away from Just Breathe because Just Breathe is awesome. Why don't you book a time with them? They're giving people. We love them. They're in Winter Park. They make you feel good, and we're about to give it away. All right, guys, here we go. This is serious. This is serious. The winner for this drawing today, we're giving another one away on Friday. You better tune in. So if you entered, you got another shot at it, kid. The winner of today's amazing Just Breathe Salt Therapy prize pack. I'm definitely not milking this. One family, 4-pack Salt Therapy. Your entire inside will change with this gift that has been bestowed to you from Just Breathe Salt Therapy Spa. I love you, Just Breathe. I love you, Just Breathe. The winner is Anthony Hepler. Applause. Do we got, hold on. Do we got to get you up there, Sammy? Congrats to Anthony Hepler. Why did Anthony Hepler, yeah, I love it. Now, why did Anthony win? Let me tell you. Everybody congratulate Anthony. And do me a favor. I'm going to read why he won. And Sammy Boy, put up some of the comments of people congratulating him, maybe how they felt. You know, they didn't win. They don't be too butthurt. We're giving another one away on Friday. Okay? Now, why did... you put a ring, very first one. Listen, Anthony wanted to nominate his wife. You know what? Eddie, you jerk. Eddie... You know why Anthony won? This is why he won. Hey, Los. I would like to nominate my wife, Jacqueline, for salt therapy for really going above and beyond in her life last year. A little insight. Why she deserves nice salt therapy. Her mother has passed away. And she lived with us and had a very big heart and took on the role of a caregiver. Nurse, and was still doing her mom day-to-day needs, like talking, taking the kids to school and coming back to the house, continuing to care for her mom. She's always there for others, even when not asked. She will step up, and she could use some time to relax and clear her mind. We've been through a lot in the past year. I feel that someone who is always willing to help others deserves a break. I love what you're doing with the show. Big fan. And she's not a listener yet. Well, she's done. Nope. Prize revoked. Yeah. I love this. I love the fact that Anthony's on there? Anthony's there? Hell yeah! I didn't know that was the Anthony. We got a lot of entries. And so that was a really, like I said, we got more. Congrats, Anthony. Thank you, guys. If you already entered, I'm going to be selecting some more later. But you know what, man? It is true, man. Moms, just so many moms out there. And you go through a loss like that. And you're still doing your day-to-day stuff. God bless you. All right? And I hope that this awesome place, Just Breathe Salt Therapy Spa, I really hope that you can just relax there, because you really got to take time for yourself. In life, especially moms, everything's about everybody else. Everybody else. Everybody else. And then very little about yourself. You can't do that. You got to invest in yourself. And at times you're like, yo, Carlos, I can't invest in myself. I'm taking care of my mom. I got kids. I got my husband here. He spends all day watching the show, Top of the Morning. He's not doing anything. And here you are. But you know what? You got a great husband, because he is, he nothing about him. And even so, I was looking for people too, and I am looking for people that are like, no, it's about me, because I bust my ass. I'm okay with that. I want the next decade to be of people who are proud of taking care of themselves. Big topper hug. Anthony is the only one that can give the true greatest hug to her, which is a 69 hug. But we can all be those people. I love it. This song goes out to you. Anthony loves his wife. She's been through it. She doesn't know how to cry, but she do it. I don't have... Oh, God, what happened? Sam, did you just mess with my improv song? Wasn't you, right?
No, I think Billy's breaking in again. Keep changing the password, but...
Keep changing it. Here we go. Just breathe. This salt therapy goes through your lungs, and it doesn't make you pee. You can relax with a drink. Put your hair up and sit back and think. What a great husband I have, Anthony. He could have taken that price, but no, it's for me. I will see him later, and I will drop that booty on him. Yes, I will, because I'm a great wife, and I'm relaxing. And we all know, ladies love when they can relax a little bit, but if their minds are compromised with stress and worry, it's tough. I've relaxed. My life is better. Thank you, Just Breathe. You're fantastic. Congrats, Anthony. Super happy for you, bro. Super happy for you. Wow, guys. Honestly, in all honesty, In all honesty, I did too much show. You know, I never play this anymore. And I love this song. But maybe I should end the show with this? What do you guys think? For real, for real. There we go, that's better. Thank you, Sammy Boy, for the reminder. We could have possibly gone out of that show and never done it. I could have been going out and you would have been like, you gotta give it away. You're a big sweetheart, aren't you, DTF? Everybody, guys, honestly, your wife's going to be so happy, Lois. Thank you so much. Oh, man, honestly, I'm so glad to hear that. We got to figure out how to get it. I think probably the easiest would be like a digital thing. Probably. Sammy Boy, you're going to handle this maybe? I'll figure it out. I'll handle it. Thank you guys for the show today. Thank you guys for, honestly, all of you who stayed literally the whole time and those who just stopped on by for a little bit. I thank you. Like, think about truly how many shows you watch live these days. The sheer fact that I can have dozens of you and at times hundreds and millions of you. But I love it. It really makes me happy. A top of the morning story for 30 for 30. Oh, Bradley, that's why you're a senior freaking designer. That's why you're a senior designer. That's a great idea. I like that. Sammy Boy, can we get an AI Oprah, please? Let's get an AI Oprah, because that would be good for me to cut to her. Because I want Oprah moments on my show. I want people crying on my show. I've cried on this show. I'm just a good old boy. I'm just a good old boy. It's one thing y'all know about me is I'm a country boy. I live in God's country, Florida. Not that goddamn New York. It's filled with weirdos who like to put mousse in their hair. Not me. Only pomade. Easy, Carlos. Easy with those words. I don't know what that one meant. Thanks, Podcast Media. Have we all followed Podcast Media lately? Can we do a follow train here? And I'm not talking about the ones you search on YouPorn. Can we do a follow train? So what does that mean? I want everybody to follow each other, including, obviously, Just Breathe. Like I said, guys, I'm not, I know things are expensive. I know, obviously, winning this is a big deal. You get 4 of these, but just following any one of these amazing sponsors and sending them a message and liking their stuff. You see them post. Any one of our sponsors, okay, is a big, big deal. And so, big shout to all of our sponsors. DeLand Cat Cafe. Awesome spot. You want to go grab a coffee, get a cat in your lap, you can do it. DeLand Boxing and Fitness. Famous Faces and Funnies. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Of course, Just Breathe. And Frogger's. Ooh, let me tell you something about Frogger's. Let me tell you something about Frogger's real quick. Before we go, let me see if I can get you some Frogger's. Might not be able to show you because we are at max capacity. Let's see here. Let's see. Ooh. Ah, crap. I gotta get rid of something. I'm gonna get rid of Vincent because that Vincent's a little short. Hold on, let's see if this works. That way I can show you something real quick. Let's see. Might not work because I got so many things happening here. But let me pop it off here. Frogger's is great. I love Frogger's. They are if you speak to Comulus, tell him I'm looking for him. All right, I will. I will literally do that. Where can we get a link for the Topper Tea podcast made? Boom, right there. We got to follow Sammy Boy. Of course, we got to follow Sammy Boy and his channel. Anything new on the channel, Sammy Boy, you want to tell the people about?
Well, later today I'll have a live view of the sun.
Why do you directly pointed at the sun? You're going to go blind.
Yeah, well, and not my eyes.
How does that work? What do you mean? How are you pointing it right at the sun?
It's got filters on it, kind of like the solar eclipse glasses, but for a telescope, or like a round thing.
That's pretty cool. Can you show us anything?
It's fun. Let me see if I can bring one up real quick.
Yeah, we need 100 toppers so we can meet up, and everybody can meet in person, and it'll be nice. And check. So once again, guys. To the Top Studios produces all of the stuff you see here. Okay. So what is To the Top Studios? It produces all the stuff you see here for all of these amazing sponsors. Okay. So To the Top Studios produces and does stuff for all those. And then one of the things that we do is produce commercials for these great companies. So check out, check this out as I show you one of our new commercials that I just produced.
Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hey burger lovers, ready for the juiciest deal in town? This Wednesday at Frogger's, dive into our legendary burgers for just $7. Yeah, you heard right. Only $7 for the tastiest, most mouth-watering burgers around. Gather your crew, grab a drink, catch the game, and sink your teeth into burger bliss. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hop in with food and fun. See you there. Frogger's Grill and Bar.
You heard it there first, folks. Frogger's, their burgers are ridiculously good. They're a great sponsor of ours. Stop on by today. Get yourself a delicious $7 maximum tasty Frogger's burger. Are not big supporter of the show, loves the Frogger's burgers. They're all around Mount Dora, Oviedo, Altamont, Apopka. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And here's the great thing about it. These are all actual Frogger burgers here in this commercial. Check this out. Once again, I know you want you a burger. Check this out.
Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hey burger lovers, ready for the juiciest deal in town? This Wednesday at Frogger's, dive into our legendary burgers for just $7. Yeah,
$7.
You heard right. Only $7 for the tastiest, most mouth-watering burgers around. Gather your crew, grab a drink, catch the game, and sink your teeth into burger bliss. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hop in with food and fun. See you there. Frogger's Grill and Bar.
So I produce those commercials. To the Top Studios produces them. You can use them wherever you want on your website. I love it. And, yeah. Onion rings. Yo, I'm hungry right now. Which, you know what that means? Gotta go. You guys, thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. Sammy Boy, great job, as usual. I will see all of you back next Friday, or this Friday, 8:30-ish, kind of, I'll fill you in. Either way, I appreciate you. Oh my God, Oprah's here! And we're giving away Just Breathe. Oh, thank you, Sam. We're going to have that. We got to keep that Oprah there. All right, y'all. I got to get the hell out of here. Today will be a great day. To the top, never, ever stop. 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 Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Booty, beep, 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 beep. Papa, Booty Diets. The sponsors, yes, they are. We got Drain Doctor. Just Breathe Coronado Carbon. Atlantis, Montessori, Southeast Steel. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. See y'all next time. All the tapas. All the onion rings. Oh, Oprah.